Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Dang, funky, huh? Hit that bass line. Hi-hats dancing. Woo-hoo. Oh boy. Man, oh man. 10 days. 10 of them. 10 days. 10 of them. 10 days until Gridiron gets kicking off in the collegiate level. I am, believe it or not, gearing up to talk football. Probably will not be today, for I am a sucker for college hoops and baseball. That's why I'm here every morning, baby, trying to talk to ya. Trying to talk to you. Speaking of college basketball, I do want to look at some lines. Futures, I know. Nobody gives a hot ham right now. But if you haven't looked at the odds for college basketball season, man, if you got any hunch in your gut, now's the time to pull the trigger. Nobody knows what the hell gonna happen this year, including the books. The shortest odds on winning a championship is plus 1,000, which means you can get a team like Kansas at plus 1,000. I will talk about that in depth a little later. Later, alligator. Looking at the final four teams to make the final four lines right now. I mean, I don't know. I'm not telling you to bet nothing yet, but I am keeping my eye on it, keeping my ear to the streets. The fact that Purdue is plus 400 to make the Final Four. Can I bet a no, please? Also, you can bet Zach Edey already. Yes or no to win the John Wooden Award. I don't know. I think it's his to lose. But, like I said, I'll get to this a little later. Got to talk a lot about pitching. I talked Cy Young Award yesterday. Today, I just want to talk about some pitching. A couple of horrible performances last night across the league. Couple good ones. I got 3 bets for you tonight. Tonight's the night. Also, where we at? Where are we at? It is Wednesday. Golf bets coming momentarily. Will be the first thing I touch on after the intro. Also want to dive a little deeper in the mental game. I talked about this on Monday. Been thinking about it ever since. I want to dive in a little deeper into the Astros, the Rangers, the race for the NL West, and the mental toll it will have on both of these teams going into the playoffs. Hey, sounds like a fun show. Probably really do a deep dive into some football lines today. It's not like I haven't been looking. Just haven't talked about it on the show yet. JCP keeps bringing it out of me a little bit on Fridays. But, I mean, I do put it like this. I got my week 1 bets. They already know what I'm betting next weekend. I already know what I'm betting week 1 of the NFL. I mean, I'll probably add a few, maybe take off 1 or 2, but I mean, I got my list of about 10 to 20 games I'm betting between college and NFL, week 0, week 1, and week 1. I also have a few futures I like, nothing that's just screaming, give it out. A couple of minus 140s, minus 190s. I mean, hey, I'm a gambler. at the end of the day. Not everything has barbecue ribs value. Sometimes you gotta just get a scoop of corn. Get that corn. Let me get an extra side of that corn. Anyway, this is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. StareDownSports.com for all of mine and JCP's written content. I do give out my bets daily on their written form. If you don't have time to watch a 30-40 minute show, I'll give you a secret too. Go to the article, scroll all the way to the bottom. I got all my bets listed. I break them down and then I just list them at the bottom. Recap them, list them, make it easy for you. You ain't gotta scroll through looking for. Also, all the bets is bold on the page. Even if you're looking through the breakdowns, the bet is at the bottom of the breakdown, bold. Next bet, bold. Scroll all the way to the bottom, bet recap, bold, bold, bold. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs, going live. It is the 16th of August. Looks like a beautiful day outside. Looks like a hot one. You got one. If you know that song, tweet it to me. Or as the cool kids say, hit me up on X at Rowan Donaghy. The Red Beard, baby. Jack Flattery. What the is going on? Baltimore Orioles miss out on Justin Verlander. However, they get Jack Flattery. Ah, man. Jack Flattery comes out against the Padres. The best lineup in baseball. Gives up 7 runs over the first 2 innings. Somehow he pitches a 3rd inning. Don't know if he goes out in the 3rd and shuts him out. Why the hell didn't he come back out in the 4th? It don't make no sense to me. Orioles, man, get it together. They get blown out last night by the Padres, the Padracos. I forgot about golf. I'm just jumping into baseball. Jack Flattery, come on, man. You're better than this. You're supposed to be an ace, a future ace of this league. Anyway, what we got rocking? We got the BMW Championship, baby. Couple long shots, one favorite. How you want it? You want the good news or you want the bad news? Give them the bad news. Give them the bad news. Give them the bad news. Siwoo Kim, baby. My guy, my dog, the guy I bet every weekend. Yes, I did it again. Plus 6,500 Siwoo Kim, baby. I'm going to keep holding on to that one win he got me in January. Dropping pins. All right. Siwoo Kim, baby, plus 6,500. Man. He's better than this number. He should be around 3,000. Speaking of around 3,000. Jordan Spieth, baby. Had a pretty decent weekend last weekend. Kind of fell off Saturday and Sunday. Plus 3,000. Give me Jordan Spieth again, man. This weekend. Hopefully, he can put together a full 4-day weekend of being competitive. I'm going to rock Jordan Spieth as my guy. Plus 3,000. Along with Siwoo Kim. Plus 6,500. And then the one favorite that I got. It's not Jonathan. It's not Ramathan. It's not Cantlay. It's not McLemore. Give me Scotty Scheffler. My favorite name to say on the show. Excuse me. Excuse me. Scotty Scheffler. Who you betting this weekend? I'm betting Scotty Scheffler. Scotty Scheffler. Scotty Scheffler. Plus 700, baby. Give it to me. Doubling down on it. Putting a little something extra on it. I like Scheffler. I like Scotty Scheffler. Like Scotty Scheffler this weekend, man. I got this, I guess I could do it like this, like that. I like this, I like that. My bad. I had the college basketball stuff up. Yeah, Scotty Scheffler. Second favorite right here. Rory McIlroy. plus 600. Scheffler plus 700. I'm going to go with him in the top of this list. I've heard a few people say they're on Xander Schauffele. Xander Schauffele. He's plus 1,600. Not a bad way to go. Victor Hovland rounds out at the top of this list at plus 1,800. And in between them, you got Jon Rahm at plus 850. Patrick Cantlay at plus 1,000. Which, I'm going to be honest with you. As much as Patrick Cantlay has impressed me, the name Cantlay tells me you can't lay him. You can't do it. You can't do it. So I'm going to go Scotty Scheffler plus 700. We're rocking Jordan Spieth plus 3,000. And my man Siwoo Kim plus 6,500. Going with a little shorter bet slip this weekend on this thing. I'm sorry, I got confused. I don't know what the hell. I'm on a new book for the first time because my book, I think they gave up on life. I don't know what the hell. I got to get my money off of that thing ASAP and never put it back. And just go get a new book. I don't even want to use this book. I'd rather walk 10 miles to put a bet in person than use this book. But that's the book I'm getting numbers from today. That's the book I'm getting numbers from today. All right, let's get back to some baseball. Captain by a hook, baby, with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs. Flattery. 7 runs, 3 innings pitched. I mean, you got to do better than that. The Orioles rotation with Creamer, Gibson. There's another guy in there. I want to say Wells. They need you, man. They need a fourth guy to come in and help them out. Take control. Got this new mug. I just don't know how to hold it. It's like 4 fingers don't fit. 3 fingers is uncomfortable. 2 fingers, I mean, you got nothing. You got nothing with the 2. I guess you gotta go pinky out on this thing, huh? You gotta just look like a douchebag. Catch a cramp right here, man. I'm trying to do that too long. Goddamn cramp in my leg. Anyway, sorry. Flattery, man. They need you. They were expecting you to jump to the top of that rotation and ball out. You went up against a Padres team who, let's be honest, people. I mean, they stink. Give up 7 runs in first 3 innings. I mean, what the hell? What the hell? All 3 of the bets I was gonna give out just moved like crazy. I'm sorry. I'm in limbo with these books, man. The book I use won't open. Damn it. It took me 10 minutes to find the damn college basketball lines, and I just clicked out of it by accident. All right, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Just talk about what you wrote down, son. We'll get to the other stuff later. Put this in front of me. Flattery. Orioles. They need you. They need you. I said they need you. You know who else needs somebody? The Angels. I mean, whew, Lord have mercy. The Angels. Literally, let's just say 17 days ago, had a decision to make. 17 days ago, I believe there were 4 games out of the wild card. 17 days ago, 4 games out of the wild card. Angels. Since then, they have been the worst team in baseball. Hey, Oakland, move aside. Angels of Anaheim are coming through. They should have traded Shohei. I don't know what the hell made this owner think that they could make a run to the playoffs. They did have a hot July. Like I said, they got within 4 games of a wild card spot. The other team, the Seattle Mariners, they are getting closer and closer. They came out of nowhere around the same time and currently are 2 games out of the wild card. And Angels now 8 games out of the wild card. Lost 2 in a row, winners of 3 out of the last 10. I mean, it's sad, man. You got Shohei Ohtani crying in the dugout. Mike Trout telling the media, like, just please, I don't know. Okay. I'm hurting all over. Mike Trout, kind of joking. Guy gets injured every year. I'm going to be honest with you. Love Mike Trout as a person. Never understood the hype that he's garnered over the last 10, 12 seasons. I get it. What, 3-time MVP? I mean, I don't know. Angels, man, they need to do something. They need to do something fast. The sad thing is they might not have any options this offseason. Everybody's saying Shohei's going to leave. I mean, they're 59-62 right now. 8 games back from a wild card spot. The fans have completely given up. Also, let me tell Angels fans something right now. This is heart to heart from a White Sox fan. Lucas Giolito. Oh yeah, he stinks. I saw numerous tweets last night as I was falling asleep about Lucas Giolito and his stats with his 3 starts with the Angels and how bad he's been, how many runs he's given up, how many. Yeah. I don't know what the hell y'all expected. Let me tell you something about the White Sox pitching, and I've said it on the show numerous times. Look at them, and look at them real deep. Since 2021, when the MLB banned sticky fingers, look at the stat difference from 2019, 2020, and then 2022. Completely different team, man. You're talking about Giolito falling off a cliff. You're talking about Michael Kopech never reaching the cliff. You're talking about Dylan Cease going from a future superstar to, what's the word? Average at best. Talking about Carlos Rodon. I mean, that guy, what happened to him? Had a decent season with the Giants. I'll give him that. Look at what he's done with the Yankees. That's what the White Sox had to deal with. Who else is on this list? Cease, Kopech, Giolito. Lance Lynn's the only one that held his own weight, and he struggled. But he struggled like a man. Took it to the gut. But yeah, Giolito going to the Angels, and y'all thinking that y'all was getting an ace? I mean, come on. Tell me you don't watch baseball without telling me you don't watch baseball. Sheesh. Giolito stinks. Yeah. I've never been more happy for the White Sox to trade somebody. I mean, Giolito had a monster 2019. Oh, let me add one more name to that list. In 2020, I actually got it written down because I'm a geek. 2020 for the White Sox. Dallas Keuchel, 11 starts, shortened season. 6-2, ERA 1.99. Look at what happened to Dallas Keuchel since the sticky finger stuff came out. I mean, this guy's been kicked off of more teams than. I don't have a joke for that one. I'm sorry, I don't. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head that's been kicked off of more teams than Dallas Keuchel. I mean, this guy, talk about being DFA'd. He's doing all right with the Twins. I think his ERA is around 12 through 2 starts. Anyway, Angel fans, you got stuck with a stinker in Lucas Giolito. Mike Trout, hopefully, I mean, I guess he's going to be there for life. I guess Mike Trout's biggest thing is, at least I never left. That's going to be when he retires and never went to the playoffs ever again. At least I didn't leave. Yeah, I respect it. I do. I wish Ohtani wouldn't leave. I wish the front office would give y'all a decent pitching rotation. I wish some of these big name free agents you signed would actually come to Los Angeles, the city of Anaheim, to be specific, and play some good baseball. But just doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know what kind of curse the Angels of Anaheim have, but it's a strong one. I mean, this team. Can you say it with me? I mean, this team stinks. I didn't even have that written down. That's how you know it's coming from the heart. Lucas Giolito sucks. Yeah. Hello, people, wake up. Jordan Montgomery, one of my favorite pitchers. If you listen to the show and before the season, he's the guy I gave out to be the Cy Young Award winner. I thought the Cardinals would have an amazing season this year. I told everybody in my family on Easter that watch out for those Cardinals. I think their team to go on a run to the World Series. Have never been more wrong about anything in my entire life. Jordan Montgomery struggled. The Cardinals struggled. Everybody on the team struggled. I guess except for Jordan Walker out the gate. He had an amazing first month of the season. But man, for some reason the Cardinals cannot put together any wins. It's crazy to think one player retires and your team goes from same team, same core, same players, contending team to just falling off of the rails. I just had to look for myself. 54-66, the Cardinals are. Hey, they've won 3 in a row. Watch out for those Cardinals. Don't let them get a wild card spot. Only 8.5 back. Sometimes delusion is a hell of a drug. Still kind of hoping the White Sox win the division. Still kind of hoping the Cardinals go on that run. Dun, 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 dun. Speaking of White Sox real quick, Louis Robert Jr., as everybody else calls him, shushing Wrigley Field in the north side of Chicago fans, as they were, I can't show it, flicking him off. I guess you got a little glimpse. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that one. Oh, wow. Anyway, White Sox walking off the Cubbies on the north side. One more thing I want to get to. Do I have time? Yes, I do. I said, do I have time? Yes, I do. It's Captain By a Hook, people, with the red beard, Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs. I want to touch on this Rangers-Astros race right now. Rangers, 72-48. 8-2 over their last 10. Winners of 2 straight, plus 197 run differential. Now let's look at some advanced stats on this Rangers team. In extra innings, they're only 2-4. In 1-run games, they're only 9-15. This team does, however, blow people out on a regular basis. They won the other night 12-0. Won last night, I believe. I'd be lying to you if I remembered it off the top of my head. Rangers, baby, got the tabs open. They won 7-3 last night. Behind Montgomery's performance. That's what I started this whole thing to talk about. Jordan Montgomery, 6 innings pitched, 9 Ks, put it on the damn board. Montgomery's ERA has been good all season. He's just been playing for a bad Cardinals team. That is the point I was trying to make. Ended up going on a rant. Left field, went to right field, never came back to the dugout. Man. That kid, Bobby Miller's pretty good, too, for the Dodgers, the Brooklyn Bums. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. Texas Rangers, baby, got a 3.5 game lead on the Astros right now in the division. The Astros struggle in extra innings also. They're 1-7. Not good. Not good. Where we at? Where are we at? This is the stat right here that really stands out to me. Against their own division, both of these teams are pretty 21-14, 26-14. Astros are the latter. They both do well against lefties. I mean, this team is identical, man. Like I said, 3.5 game lead that the Rangers have. The mental part of it that I want to talk about is the Rangers. This is their first time being in the lead of the division in a while. This is the first time I think they've led the division all season. I can't even remember the last time that looks like I'm gonna run out of time to talk about college basketball. Oh, wah, 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 wah. Anyway, it looks like. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. ADHD kicking my behind. Last time Rangers won division MLB, so they don't show me hockey shit. Nobody knows. Awesome. Awesome. You know, I wish they would just, you Google something, they just give you an answer, you know? Just give you an answer. Sheesh. Nobody knows. I thought it'd be pretty a simple answer, you know? Hey, 2016 actually, that was the last time that the Rangers won their division. It does look like 2015, but that's only because I see an article from 2015 saying that they win the AL West on the final day of the season. So I'm gonna go with 2015. Could be wrong. Google don't give a damn that I'm live, so I'm gonna get the hell up on off that. Rangers looking over their shoulder all season long. The Astros. And I think if it was any other team, like any other division, like let's just like the Twins. They've had the Guardians on their behind, on their tail all season, just as the Rangers have the Astros. The only difference is you look back and see the Guardians, you think, just focus on us. However, you look back and see the Astros coming, it has a little more weight to it. The reigning champs, the team that's won this division 6 years in a row, a team that's been playoff bound, World Series winners 2 out of the last 6 years, gone to the World Series 3 out of the last 6 years. I mean, you got a dynasty behind you, and they're only getting stronger as the years goes on. Yes, Rangers added Jordan Montgomery and Max Scherzer at the deadline. They look back to see Verlander creasing in his Houston hat from the World Series last season. Astros get better with pitching as well. You look at some of the lineups. I mean, these teams are identical. Strong hitting 1 through 7, 8 and 9, not so shabby either. You look on the defensive side. There's gold gloves and all-stars everywhere you look on both of these teams. I wonder if the Rangers mentally have had extra weight on their shoulders all season looking back at the Astros trying to catch them. I also wonder if the Astros have spent any energy at all actually trying to catch the Rangers. Or do they just say, hey, man, we're in the wild card spot regardless. 6 weeks left in the season, 8 weeks left, whatever it is. We got time to catch them if we want to catch them. We're 3.5 games back from them. I mean, one good week, they have one bad week. We're in first place in this thing. I wonder if they actually care. I mean, we just won a fucking World Series. Who cares about the division? And I also wonder if the Rangers win the division, do they take a deep breath? Like, man, feels like we've been on the run all year trying to stay ahead of the Astros. Take a deep breath, relax, go into the first round of the playoffs, and get slapped. That's a fear I have. A true fear that I have for this Rangers team. I love this Rangers team. I love the Max Scherzer, Jordan Montgomery additions. I mean, I really do love this Rangers team. I just, you gotta wonder. The mental aspect of the game is one of the most overlooked aspects of the game. Whether you're talking baseball, football, basketball, the mental aspect is a part of the game I have never heard anybody outside of myself talk about. Everybody goes to stats, which is cool. I get it. It makes you feel smarter, more aware. If you can read off 20 stats about a game or a team or a matchup, and statistically, yeah, You can pick winners. However, overlooking the mental aspect of things, uh, it's gonna leave you in the dirt more times than not. You look at the NCAA tournament. You got to look at teams' mental. It's hard to go in that tournament and come out the winner. I mean, hell, 72 teams go in, only one team comes out. Uh, Same thing in baseball, man. It's 162 games. 6 months you're playing baseball on a daily basis. I just hope the Rangers aren't mentally wore down from watching the Astros come up on their tail all season. I mean, it has to be exhausting. You lose 2 straight and you're like, damn, now they're only a half a game back. And you can't tell me they're not looking. I mean, this team's whole thing is we're finally good. Finally have a chance to win the division. I just hope that they, and this is what I think that they're putting a lot of pressure and emphasis on winning this division. Whereas the Astros are like, bro, as long as we get in the postseason, bro, can't nobody see us. And also, Scherzer, my guy, probably my favorite pitcher outside of Verlander and Chris Sale over the last decade. You could put more than a decade. I mean, I loved watching Scherzer with the Tigers. Can't believe the Diamondbacks let him go because he throws funny. But that's another story for another day. It's had a rocky playoffs since 2019. Hasn't had a dominant playoff run. Jordan Montgomery hadn't really had the chance to show what he can do in the postseason. Eovaldi, I think he's got to be your ace going into the postseason. Give Scherzer the game 2. Eovaldi's proved with the Red Sox that he can pitch in the postseason. I mean, hey, Scherzer has too, for sure. I mean, 2019 ring, Juan Soto, Anthony Rendon, and Max Scherzer, the reason that the Nationals got that ring. And who did they beat? The Houston Astros. So definitely some experience on the Rangers team. Not to be too worried about it. It's just that mental aspect. Looking over your shoulder for 6 months. And seeing the reigning world champs 3 games behind you. Let me get into my bets for the night. I got 3 of them. I got Tres Leches on the bet slip tonight. Delicioso. I don't know what the hell going on in these comments. Where we at? Get the Houston. Give me the Astros, baby. Where we at with it? Give me the Astros on the run line. I like it, I love it, and I want some more of it. You got Verlander on the mound taking on Jesus Luzardo, who, if you don't watch the show often, I am absolutely in love with Jesus Luzardo's performance this season. Rooting for the guy. I'll just say that. But give me the Astros tonight on the run line, -1 on the hook, +140. I think Astros lost 2 nights ago, and then last night they did not cover, winning 6-5. So I guess I'm insane because I keep going back to it. But it's just nothing in me that tells me that the Astros can't beat this team by more than 2 damn runs. Give me the Astros on the run line again tonight, taking on the Miami Marlins. Verlander, give them 6 shutout. Give them 6 shutout. Hopefully the Astros can put up some running runs. I mean, they've been putting up runs. Marlins just putting up runs right there with them. Marlins have an underrated lineup. Jorge Soler hit his 30th home run last night. Shout out to him real quick. Josh Bell's been hammering balls since getting traded there. Of course, you got your boy chasing the 400. Luis Arraez. I don't know how to say the kid's name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The fantastic base hitter. But give me the Astros, man. Maybe I got a disease betting on the Astros. Give me the Astros on the run line on the road plus 140. I got one more run line for you in a late game, and then a money line for you in an even a later game. The Mariners, baby, just a week ago won 8 straight. I think they won last night, but I think they lost 2 or 3 in the middle of that 8 straight to yesterday. They got their ace on the mound. They're on the road in Kansas City. Give me the Mariners on the run line minus 110. Castillo, baby. Luis Castillo. Luis Castillo. I'm horrible with names, man. I'm going to have to get better at that the more this show grows. Then again, Buddy D couldn't say nobody's name. If you don't know who Buddy D is, go educate yourself. Give me the Mariners on the run line, -1 in a hook, -110, baby. MacArthur, never heard of him. He's got an ERA of 13.50, taking the mound for the Royals. MacArthur, never heard of him, taking the mound. And then you got Dean Kremer. For some reason, I'm falling in love with him and Elder for the Braves. It's like every time they pitch, I gotta bet them. Give me Dean Kremer and the O's on the money line. They'll be taking on the best lineup in baseball in the Padres, with Cy Young candidate Blake Snell on the mound. Give me the Orioles on the money line plus 140 on the road tonight. That's Orioles on the money line, Mariners on the run line, Astros on the run line. And just as a fan, boy oh boy, I am looking forward to seeing Wade Miley and Clayton Kershaw take the mounds tonight in that Brewers-Dodgers matchup. Another matchup I am looking forward to, Phillies, Blue Jays, Aaron Nola, Kevin Gausman. I mean, that's a treat for anybody. And then, of course, the Luzardo-Verlander matchup I talked about. I will be on the Astros run line there. I feel like I just saw a ghost, not even lying to you. Now, that's wild. Wild. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. This is Captain By a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I'm Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs. Going live 16th of August. Please take all wagers at your own risk, and please gamble responsibly. Dobbs.